Inside New York City's richest suburb, Greenwich, Connecticut.
$100 million mansions, Lamborghini dealers, secretive billionaires.
There's a Lambo dealership about an hour or so from me. It's outside of Philly.
An hour outside New York City in southwestern Connecticut are two towns that are among the richest in the world. In this video, we explore these places to understand how they became so rich. We are currently in one of the wealthiest suburbs of New York City, Old Greenwich, Connecticut. Median home price here is $3.5 million. Our first stop, Greenwich, Connecticut,
I was supposed it's more than 3.5 mil.
Than the United Arab Emirates. The reason is because of hedge funds, a shady and controversial industry that we explore later in this video. We took the train.
Yeah, big money never comes clean, never comes innocently. It always comes from something lucrative.
From New York to Greenwich, and immediately we saw businesses you don't see in most towns.
Yeah, like you see Porsches driving around a lot.
Which was next to an Aston Martin dealership, which was next to a Bentley dealership.
This is the place to go to see cars. Some of the most insane cars that you wouldn't expect show up here. Everything from like 1 of 10 ever in the world.
Next, we went to a pet grooming shop.
This is Lola.
Lola's looking good.
Yeah, Miller Motor Cars is the dealership that's home to. Miller Motor Cars is a Bugatti, Pagani, Ferrari, Bentley, Rolls-Royce, Aston Martin. It's insane. I've seen pictures of what they've had there. They had a car show there like last month. I really wanted to go, but I couldn't. Chance I could go next year.
We have clients that come every week.
Wow. What do you think is the most that clients spent on their dog in a given year?
Grooming, I would say they will spend about $5,000.
What's the richest part of the Greenwich area?
Backcountry for sure. Backcountry
Yeah,
for sure.
really.
Down here, you have your $3 million houses, $4 million houses. Up there, you're talking 10,
20, 30 mil. Yeah.
Maybe even some undisclosed.
We saw one 23 sold for $139 million.
Yeah, that's Copper Beach Farm, I think.
Copper Beach Farm. Very reminiscent
Oh
of
my God.
French Renaissance buildings in France.
It's beautiful.
And then you go out a door onto a beautiful open porch. And this beautiful, beautiful swimming pool that was built by this owner.
A hot tub.
You see a full grass tennis court. Bent grass, Copper Beach Farm.
My God.
We took a ride around Greenwich's famous Golden Triangle neighborhood, but were unable to go by Copper Beach Farm.
Well, of course
We're
not.
just filming some of the neighborhood.
Yeah, you can turn around, you just can't do anything back there.
You can't do anything back there. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, but I open the gate, you can turn around right in here.
Thank you, appreciate that. However, we did learn that it was linked to an LLC with a hedge fund billionaire named Ray Dalio's name on it. He's one of the 10 billionaires who lives in Greenwich. Another one is Steve Cohen, the owner of the Mets. This hedge fund billionaire is worth $21 billion.
All hedge fund people.
House for $15 million in 1998. So we tried to get a tour of the most expensive home for sale in Greenwich right now. It's $45 million. And unfortunately, you need to have proof of funds to get a tour. So we don't quite have $45 million on us right now. The scale of wealth is simply staggering. It's old money, it's hedge fund money. Hedge funds are a huge part of Greenwich. Wealthy hedge funders don't
I understand hedge funds well.
work there. In fact,
I know a bit about private equity
all
and
office space in Greenwich
DC.
belongs to hedge funds. Literally every single car in this hedge fund parking lot is a luxury car. Porsche, Beamer, Cadillac. It's unbelievable. Hedge funds are relatively
Range
new.
Rovers.
They took off in the 1990s. At that time, they managed just a few $100 billion. But today, they manage over $5 trillion. But what even is a hedge fund?
I don't know what the heck a hedge fund is, to be honest with you.
Hedge funds emerged in the 1940s as a way to hedge risk, to protect yourself if the stock market goes down. But over time, they became increasingly risky, increasingly complex, and increasingly rich. Hedge fund managers take enormous fees, which is one reason they've minted 50 billionaires in the US, more than France has billionaires of any sort. And we'll get to why they're so controversial later in this video. If you're enjoying this video, please make sure to subscribe. The other
See,
Max
I think
you
I
see
can-
on this
I think I know
channel,
why.
who's currently reporting from Pakistan, and I had the idea for Roca News 5 years ago. Our goal was to create a nonpartisan news company that delivered just the facts to readers daily. Well, today we have over 2 million readers across our Instagram and newsletters, but our main focus is this YouTube channel where we aim to capture the world without fear or bias. If you support that mission, please make sure to subscribe. We've got some great videos coming out soon from Pakistan and Connecticut. Now let's go to Darien. A Roca reader and local named John O'Neill showed us around.
Yeah. So this is Darien on the other side. But what you would
My
consider
God.
Cape Cod a relatively average house.
Right.
And Darien is probably
You gotta think about too, it's New England, and New England area is a very, very, very wealthy area. Well, not just New York City, like just Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, like Boston area, Cape Cod, like he said, Stamford. I don't know if Stamford is really wealthy in Connecticut, is it? I mean, Harvard is in Connecticut, so I guess that's real wealthy.
$1.5 billion.
Yeah. Darien has a population of 22,000 and is 96% white. The median home price in Darien is $2.5 million, but houses can sell for $100 million.
This area has the water, and it has the land, and it has the architecture.
I mean, just
Beautiful
look
house,
at
yeah.
this. This is out of a movie.
But as you can see, it's
Doesn't even seem
house
real.
after house after house.
In the early 20th century, Fairfield County, home to both Greenwich and Darien, was a booming industrial area, a tech hub even.
98% of these people are in finance. I mean, that's the difference between now and 100 years ago. 100 years ago, it was manufacturing.
Right.
Whether it was steel
So yeah,
or
Greenwich wasn't
railroads.
always
Now there's not much manufacturing
uppity,
in Connecticut at all. What's
wealthy area.
your take on just
On why? Energy costs. Connecticut is the second most expensive state for electricity. The state of Connecticut legislatures over the years have let
What's
us
like the
down their energy
What's like the
policy.
average income? The cost to live comfortably in Greenwich, Connecticut is between $300,000 to $500,000 a year.
Really poor.
At the same time, New York City's growth turned Darien and Greenwich into commuter towns. After World War II and the suburbanization that followed, towns like Darien and Greenwich boomed, although not for everyone.
When I was a kid, my father lost his paycheck in a card game, and we ate bologna for a week. You know, so stuff happens.
Did that happen?
Yes.
Wow.
Just don't mention that to my father.
By the 1960s, New York City executives had made these towns into wealthy enclaves.
Southwestern Connecticut is the area nearest to metropolitan New York. Most people enter our state here. Its pleasant landscape includes sparkling lakes and hardwood forests, which make it preferred by executives both as a business and residential location.
Now, before we reveal the politics of Darien and Greenwich and also discuss the controversy of hedge funds, at this point you might be curious about the politics of Darien and Greenwich. And they are interesting. In 2012, they voted for Mitt Romney over Obama. But
It's
this
mostly
past
conservative
election,
Republican.
both flipped blue and went for Kamala Harris.
I've always thought about some of those wealthy enclaves that are really.
It's like most billionaires are a conservative Republican.
Right?
Yeah.
Are you going to walk the
For, like,
walk?
the tax
I mean, it's one
reasons.
thing to donate money.
Yeah.
Anybody can donate money.
Yeah.
But to actually be part of the fabric of a diverse community.
Right.
Do they allow people that work on their lawns and in their kitchens to use those beaches,
Yeah.
right? Each town has their own beaches. And if you're not from that town, you can't go to that beach. That's been tested in the courts, and they've had to open that up, but they've made fees high enough to keep those people that they don't want from going to the beach.
Class issues are unavoidable in a town like Darien, where the wealth is so extravagant and uniform. The last question we wanted to answer is, why are hedge funds so controversial? Shouldn't we be glad that Greenwich went from a
Founded in
village the Dutch
1640?
bought from the Lenape tribe for 25 fur coats, the same tribe, by the way, that sold Manhattan for $24, to then being a
Oh,
town
what?
with the richest neighborhood in the country? Well, some argue that it's in their nature to strip mine corporate America, and in particular, the Rust Belt. One of the many examples would be the merging of Cabela's with Bass Pro Shops.
There are plenty of questions tonight. Cabela's and Bass Pro have announced a multi-billion-dollar merger. What is unknown is how that'll affect Nebraska jobs, including roughly 2,000 people in Sidney, Nebraska.
In 2015, the hedge fund Elliott Capital Management bought a major stake in it. At the time, Cabela's was profitable and employed 2,000 people in Sydney, Nebraska, which had just 6,000 people in total. Well, after Elliott bought a stake in Cabela's, it pressured it to sell to Bass Pro Shops a year later. It did, and that closed its Sydney headquarters, decimating the town. Elliott Capital made $90 million from the one-year investment, and last year, by the way, Elliott Capital opened an office in Greenwich. Some say this is a pattern that's happened over and over and over in America. But defenders of hedge funds say our free markets have made us the richest country in history and forced companies to be more efficient and competitive. By the way, we don't mean to paint the town of Greenwich as evil, but we wanted to share this viewpoint, especially after all of our travels in the Rust Belt. Everyone we met in Greenwich, we should note, seemed nice. Even the town workers agreed.
People say so many things, but being in Greenwich, sharing with them every single day, I can say that there are really nice people.
John then took us to his home city of Norwalk.
It's just some of the things they do are evil, per se.
Which is right next door.
That was like a one
The
floor
way they make their money is evil.
house. Wow. That house is typical of what houses looked like back then.
In the 50s and 60s.
Wow.
That house right there, and this is what's new.
But unlike Darien and Greenwich, Norwalk has a different side to it.
We're probably 10 minutes from an incredibly impoverished area.
No say. And in the next video, we show the extreme wealth gap in the area, where just a few miles from this street are housing projects, and a little further is one of Connecticut's and the Northeast's most dangerous cities.
The rest on the east side, wow, it's different over there.
Is it safe here? What's the vibe like? I'm gonna be honest, it's not that. Thank you for watching, and please make.
It's like on one side you have all this abundant wealth and whatnot, and then when you go furthermore, it's a totally different world, like crazy, like the big wealth gap in certain places.